you doing, wrestling fans? Your old buddy Bert Prentice here with another exciting edition of USA Championship Wrestling. Oh my gosh, I gotta pinch myself standing between two original American icons of wrestling, Dory Funk Jr. and the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. Well, we got through the Lawler 50th.
We got through the Lawler 50th, and I want to say congratulations to Jerry Lawler. He's done a great job currently with WWE.
Doing great.
And right back over here to USA Network. A fabulous person, Jerry the King Lawler.
Yes, he is. And I can't tell you how humbled and honored I am to have you here, sir. First time ever here in the studio.
Well, I can't tell you how humble and honored I am to be here with you and with the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, who I have had as a manager.
You have?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, back then, no, I knew that, yeah, with Terry. Well, we got through it, my friend.
Well, look, thank all these people here. Give yourself a round of applause. Awesome. You know, I've got to tell you, it was so great, Bert, seeing Jerry the King Lawler again, Billy Superstar Dundee, the Rock and Roll Express, Doug Gilbert, Wildfire Tommy Rich, Coco Beware. I felt like I was living in the past again. It was awesome.
It's an amazing night, no doubt about it.
And now we're living in the present. Yes. And in the present, it's USA Championship Wrestling.
Well, I appreciate it. Oh, my gosh, that couldn't have... Thank you, Dory, so much. And Dory, as you folks probably know, has one of the most famous wrestling training centers and has trained champions upon champions. But down in Ocala, Florida, the Funking Conservatory, and it is amazing facility. You got what a class act.
Thank you very much. And there's so many things that we have there that I see right here. The building is modeled after the same principle.
Right. And well, we're old school, Dory. We try to do it right here.
We are old school, and we try to do it right. You are.
And these people relive the memories every night, Jimmy.
It's hard to kill a memory, but you know what? I'm so excited about the talent we're going to see on the show today.
We got a big lineup here, and we're going to kick it off right after this. Dory Funk Jr. in the mouth of the South.
Welcome back, fans, to USA Championship Wrestling. Casey Gold, and I am joined by WWE Hall of Famer, the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. Jimmy, it is a pleasure to have you here.
Well, you know, it's great to be here today for USA Championship Wrestling, man. This is going to be great.
Well, Jimmy, I know we were both part of that 50th celebration for the King, and what a big night it was. You just talked about it in the opening with Bert, and just a huge night. You played a big role in that. But we were talking about the stars of yesteryear, Jerry the King Lawler, and even stars of today, Jerry the King Lawler, Bill Dundee. And we've got stars here right now in USA Championship Wrestling. What do you think about the guys here?
Well, first of all, the audience is tremendous, man. I love the show. I've been able to watch it a couple of times when I'm in Memphis, you know, for a personal appearance. But being up here in Jackson, Tennessee, this is great, man. This is kind of old school. It's part of the past. It's part of the future. This is what it's really all about.
Well, you see Attilla Khan raking the eyes on the rope of Alex Riley there on the ropes, and you got to watch this guy over here, Jimmy, Travis Cook. They call him Travis the Crook.
Well, you know, the guy in the ring, he kind of reminds me of the old Iron Sheik. You know, I used to manage the Iron Sheik in Memphis Championship Wrestling back in the day.
And I'm going to tell you what, he is just as vicious as the old Iron Sheik. And now you can see him just putting that boot right across the throat of Alex Riley. And
well, he's definitely not a fan favorite, I'll tell you that right now.
Well, I don't know if you look at him, you can't tell that he's a fan favorite, but look at the eyes on him. And choking the man across the rope, and Travis Cook just admiring his man's handiwork. And that thrust right to the throat, just like the old Iron Sheik.
Well, this is a great opening match, though, you know, and I love the chants from the USA. You know, what a great audience you have today.
We always have a great audience, great fans here at USA Championship Wrestling. And, oh my gosh, what a power slam. And
you know, it's great to be with Dory Funk again. You know, I used to manage Dory Funk back in our heyday. I managed him in Memphis, him and his brother Terry Funk, of course.
And only a 2 count there from Attilla. Alex Riley able to kick out, and now.
Well, I think the manager's trying to influence the referee.
They call him the crook for a reason, Jimmy. And Atilla let a headbutt, but nobody home.
He hesitated too long. He telegraphed his move up on the top rope.
And now Alex Riley.
He's got the people behind him.
See if he can get fired up, and there's a couple of big right hands right to the side of the head. And now Alex set him up for a...
Well, that's a recipe for disaster. Uh-oh.
Drives him right down on his head.
He's in trouble.
DDT rolls him over. And Jimmy, you have to watch it. This submission hold, if he locks it in, that choke out.
It looks like a chokehold, really. Is that legal?
It is legal. And the winner of the match, Atilla Khan, and he won't release the hold, Jimmy. Alex tapping out.
Well, that's where the referee needs to step in.
Well, he will not release it until Travis Cook tells him to. And now he releases the man, and still the winner of the match, Atilla Khan with Travis Cook. What is he? Oh, Jimmy, that elbow right to the heart.
A little extra damage going on here.
Travis Cook asked him the question, who's going to stop him? And right now, he is just inflicting more and more punishment on
Why
the man.
wouldn't the referee go to the back and probably get some help to come out here? What about your commissioner?
You know, where is Herb? I haven't seen Herb today as of yet, and well, here comes Bert Prentice.
Bert Prentice out.
Travis Cook. Travis Cook.
They need to get some help out
Well,
here.
they
This
do. They
guy's
need to
in
get some
trouble.
help out for Alex Riley. Travis Cook celebrating in the ring with Atilla Khan.
Well, here's
Travis
Bert Prentice.
Cook, get on down here. I need to talk to you. No, I'm not your buddy Bert Prentice, nothing. You can't be doing this. You have been warned time and time again. What is wrong with you?
We are men of our word.
Oh, I figured someone was going to show up.
This guy interrupted my interview time. Now get the walrus out of here. I've got something to say. I told you people that we'd come down here and find Ricky Cruz and run him out of here, and we did. I told you to whip everybody in Tennessee, and we just did it. So there's nobody you've got back.
Today you're a man of few words, because as I've told Bert Prentice when he asked me to come down here to help be the commissioner, you're not coming down here to these fine fans of USA Championship Wrestling and run roughshod over them like you've tried to do at SICW. And to show you that we're not doing it, you're suspended. You're suspended. Get out of here.
Whoa! Herb Simmons says you are out of here.
You're the biggest star in your own mind. Get out of here.
You're done. You don't even work here anymore. Herb says they're suspended. Suspended they are. We'll be right back after this word.
Welcome back to USA Championship Wrestling. This is Space Cowboy Jason Jones. At this time, I'd like to bring out a lady who last night at the ballpark, Miss Miranda Gordy, the Bad Street Beauty. Miranda, at the ballpark at Jerry Lawler's 50th anniversary, you had Thunder Rosa one-on-one. Now let me tell you, that fight went all through the crowd. You guys got a double count out. Both belts were on the line. It did not end well for everybody involved. Security guards could not keep you guys apart. How was it fighting Thunder Rosa at the 50th anniversary?
Well, I think we have some unfinished business. I was looking forward to winning a new belt, and I think she was too. I think this isn't done.
I will tell you this, it was a great contest. The referee couldn't stop it. I even tried to stop it, and that was a mistake. You guys worked me over, but let me tell you, Thunder Rosa, Miranda Gordy said that she's not done with you yet, but Miranda Gordy, I'm telling you, what was it like being a part of that huge show last night?
Well, it was an honor. It's always an honor when I get to work with people who...
Oh my God. Dylan McQueen, this is not your interview time. This is Miranda Gordy's.
I don't care. Let me tell you something. This interview should be you thanking me for what I have done for the women's division at USA. You know what? I don't think that anybody has done more in this business for women's wrestling than I have in the history of the business. I don't think so.
Women's wrestling.
Yeah, I've done more for women's wrestling than anybody. The Fabulous Moolah, more than Trish Stratus, more than Miranda Gordy. Yeah.
Dylan McQueen, I think you might be biting off a little bit more you can chew with Miranda Gordy here.
Honey, I can chew it all day long. So let me tell you what, Miranda Gordy, if you're such a fighting champion, why don't you take on McQueen tonight, honey?
Well, Miranda, Dylan McQueen's challenging you for the USA Women's Championship tonight.
What do you say?
You just made a mistake. I'm always down to fight.
Miranda Gordy's going to be taking on Dylan McQueen today at USA Championship Wrestling.
Fans, we are back on USA Championship Wrestling. Casey Gold, joined by my good friend Matt Boyce.
What's going on, man?
Big night here tonight. We've got your old buddy and nemesis there, Derek King, taking on Perky Will.
I know I go way back with Derek. I've known him for a really long time, and
I'm sorry.
He doesn't. They say a tiger doesn't change its stripes, and Derek's been the same the whole time. You know,
Well, I think you put it very well off camera before we were back, and when you said he uses those seedy tactics.
He's definitely a seedy guy, seedy, underhanded. I guess he learned that on the mean streets of Memphis.
Well, yeah, Derek King in the mean streets of Memphis. That's putting it mildly. And Perky Will ducks that right hand from Derek King, but Derek able to reverse him into the corner. And Derek charges in, but missed. And Perky laying those rights in.
Perky's getting after him.
Well,
oh no.
You two guys kicked it off the first match on the celebration for the King at the ballpark. And you were able to come out victorious over Derek King.
Yeah, that was a great night, and getting a win over Derek. I mean, that's something I feel like is going to elevate me a little bit here at USA Wrestling.
I will say this, Matt. I've known you for a long time. I've known Derek for a long time, and I will say, you two guys had a whale of a match, but he pushed you to your limits.
He absolutely did, and that's something I've come to expect from Derek. I mean, if he would focus more on just wrestling and trying to do it the right way instead of trying to take shortcuts, maybe he would really be something.
Well, we've known Derek a long time, and when have you ever known him not to take a shortcut?
I've never seen it one time. He's got, just like what he's doing here, he's got the guy in the corner, and he's using the closed fist. I mean,
well, and he's admonishing the referee, and now just trying to embarrass the man by slapping him in the face. Derek King by the hair, driving Perky face first.
Come on. Hey, shut up. Why don't you focus on what you're doing? Focus on what you're doing.
And the fans are pretty much telling Derek what they think about him, as usual.
He's just got a bad attitude.
He's been this way as long as I've known him. Uh-oh, Perky. Oh! You just stepped into that one, and Matt, that's going to do it. You know what it feels like to be on the end of that.
I do.
Derek King with the win with that super kick here today on USA Championship Wrestling.
Perky's young. He's going to come back strong.
Well,
What do you want? Why do you got such a...
Derek King, you just got a big win over Perky Will.
What do you say on Matt Boyce? On the biggest night of Jerry Lawler's career, you cheated. You cheated to beat Derek King. Yeah, you did.
Did not.
Listen, guys, listen.
Hey, you do your job. Keep him away from me. Listen.
I think there's video evidence of what happened at Jerry Lawler's 50th anniversary, and I beat you fair and square. So why don't you just face that? You got to face that.
You know it. You know deep down in your heart, you couldn't beat Derek King on his best day. And on your worst day, you're never going to be everything you close to Derek King. So don't you tell me, why don't you put your mouth where put your money where your mouth?
You know what? I'm obviously not dressed to compete.
Hey.
Let's do it right now.
Derek King, Matt Boyce is calling you out. I think he might be a little upset about the ballpark.
You want me to get in the ring with you right now?
Put your money where your mouth is, Derek.
You want some of me right now? I'm a little busy right now. Maybe next time.
Derek King says a little bit busy for Matt Boyce's challenge. I think there's some unfinished business from the 50th anniversary Jerry Lawler Show. Fans, we've got all kinds of action. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more USA Championship Wrestling right after this commercial break. Well, the 50th anniversary of Jerry Lawler. We've got a brand new Southern Heavyweight Champion standing right beside me. Luke Cage, last night was your night. How does it feel to have the prestigious Southern Heavyweight Championship?
It's one of the most unbelievable experiences of my life. This is something I'll never look back on, you know. Just, oh, this guy.
I can tell you this, the crowd was up. They were standing ovation for you, Luke Cage, when you Lucky. Give him his moment.
Nobody cares about this flash in the pan, fluke of a win. Go away. Now, go away. Now, as the attorney and the manager for the real champion around here, Flawless Jake Lawless, who did exactly what he said he would do, who destroyed, demolished, and virtually decapitated Nate Twerp, who you will not see around here for a long time. Flawless Jake Lawless is being fed grapes by beautiful women, relaxing at a palatial estate, while I am here with his belt. Nope. Hey, shut up, fat boy. Nobody is going to take this belt until we retire. This is Flawless Jake Lawless's belt forever. So suck on that.
Lucky P Larson, folks.
Welcome back, fans, to USA Championship Wrestling. Casey Gold and the manager of the new USA Heavyweight Champion, Lucky P Larson.
Jake Lawless.
Here at ringside.
That's right. I told you it would happen. It happened. Flawless Jake Lawless, your new USA Heavyweight Champion.
Well, that being said, now let's talk about this match, because this is for the USA Heavyweight, Women's Heavyweight Championship. Miranda Gordy taking on your good buddy, Dylan McQueen.
You know, they should just consider themselves lucky that Flawless Jake Lawless shouldn't try to win this belt too.
Well, Miranda showing her strength there.
Trust me, I know as well as anybody how strong Miranda Gordy is. She slapped me in the face for no reason last week, and it hurt. I'm considering pressing charges.
Oh, and Dylan with that chop, and up, and springboard down, and a slap to the face.
That may not be the smartest move.
Yeah, that's not going to work. Oh!
I've been there.
Yeah, I bet you have, by more than Miranda Gordy.
Yeah, well, let's not talk about
Oh! Belly to back suplex. And Dylan McQueen.
You know, this is disrespectful. Nobody has done more for women's wrestling than Dylan McQueen.
Well, that short arm clothesline did it right there and put him on the mat.
Well, not for enough, did it? I will give Miranda Gordy credit for one thing.
What's that?
I saw her at the bar drinking the other night, and she can drink like her dad.
Oh, neck breaker, back breaker combination there.
Neck breaker, back breaker.
Hey, did you see it?
How about a spine breaker that would combine the neck and the back? That's what I think.
And Dylan McQueen with Miranda Gordy by the hair.
Well, if she hadn't shaved her head, that wouldn't happen. That's not a happy look.
You know, she's got her dad's temper, Lucky.
And can drink like him.
Only a 2 count.
Have I mentioned that?
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Did I mention she can hit like him too? It hurts.
Yeah, it generally does hurt when you get hit in the face.
Yes.
especially you.
When I hit somebody, you're right, it does.
Well, when you get hit in the face.
I've never been hit in the face.
Well, I mean, you haven't?
Nope.
Never been hit in the face.
No, except by Miranda Gordy.
So then you have been hit in the face.
Well, I kind of forgot about that for a minute. I tried to put it out of my mind.
Oh, Dylan. Oh, with that kick off the rope.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Only a 2 count.
You know, I will say one thing for Scott Stevens.
Wheel.
Yeah, he does shoot, doesn't he? You know, Scott Stevens counted 3 last night at the big show when Flawless Jake Lawless last week beat Nate Starr for the USA Heavyweight title. Did I mention that?
Oh, with that drop toe hold into the middle rope. Dylan. Oh, that knee right to the back of the neck and into the shoulder.
And she missed the logo by about a foot.
Well, that logo does take a beating.
That does take a beating.
It took a heck of a beating at the 50th anniversary show.
Yes, in fact, at one point, Nate Starr was lying on that logo while Jake Law covered him for the 1, 2, 3 to win the U.S. title. Did I mention that?
You did several times. And that shoulder. Oh, that chop. But Dylan coming back.
Up.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Miranda
1,
rolls him
2,
up.
3.
And only the winner.
Well,
And still USA Women's Heavyweight Champion. Heavyweight champion. Women's champion.
you know,
Miranda Gordy.